how it came to be that you are not only an actress but a film director, and you made your debut directorial film for a movie that I actually have watched and I'm excited. Death PhD. So let's talk about it.
Okay, so it's a really great question. So, I became a filmmaker not necessarily by choice. I moved out to LA and I was acting and I was doing really well, and then it just kind of died out. Like everything just slowed down out of nowhere. And my husband came to me and he was like, "Hey, you're gonna have to direct your own stuff." And I was like, "No, I'm an actress. I don't do that. I just act." And he was like, "No, you don't. Like you directed before." And I'm like, "Because I've directed stage and all those type of things, but never film." And so he just kept pushing, and the waters were getting drier and drier. And I was like, "Okay." So we started a production company, the Henderson Production Company, and we shot um, 5 shorts, and we called it our firstborn. So we just got out there, and I wrote the scripts, and we hired the people, and we shot the stuff, and it was just really good, and people were really open to it, and they were very receptive. And then I started getting hired as a director. So it was crazy because I was like struggling, like, let me act. And people were like, please direct me. You know what I mean? And I had spent a lot of time blocking other talents because in my mind, I was only supposed to do one thing.
Okay.
So I felt like if I was doing other things, I was doing a disservice to my acting career. But in this big grown age, I realized that I was doing a disservice to myself. So I leaned into directing, and people were calling and I was answering, and the product kept coming. And finally, I decided to go back to school and get my MFA in television and film with my emphasis in directing and acting. And from that, my feature film was born and shot. And here I am with you
With
talking
me.
about
So
Death PhD.
yes.